You've all asked me to do No Longer You from Epic the Musical. I've never heard it. Let's see if I can guess the entire production blind. So I was able to pull just the vocals without ever listening to the original. Let's see what it sounds like.
I am the prophet.
Okay.
With the answers you see.
So I think that's Odysseus again.
I see a song of past romance.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
see the sacrifice of man, but it's no longer you.
Yeah.
I see you on the brink of death. I see you try your final breath.
What? That choir's huge. Wow. Okay. This is pretty epic. No pun intended. Love the melody of the chorus. Reminds me a lot of like Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, Prince of Egypt. So here's the clues that I have. I know from the last song that I did, Odysseus talks about how he killed a lot of people. In this song, he's saying, I see a man who makes it home, but it's not you. Which makes me think that Odysseus is killing him. There is something really sinister going on because we have this crazy chorus right here. I think I'm gonna start on piano and then eventually get to guitar just so that I can get some like rudimentary chords down and kind of figure my way through this song. At the beginning of the song, he's sort of like spiraling downward into this like darker thought of having to kill this guy. So I think the chords are going down. And then the thought that he's going through, I am the prophet, I think it's like he has to just think about it the whole time, like he has to focus on it. So there's this like repeating thing that doesn't change.
There is a world where I help you get home.
For the chorus where he's talking about I see a song of romance, it's like this dance that he's sort of singing in his head, maybe a waltz. Oh man, it's just like weaving this waltz, this blood waltz that's taken place. I love this idea that the whole thing for him is sort of this dance that he doesn't really want to do, but he sort of has to follow along the choreography in order to make it out the other side.
I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of man.
What if at the end we leave off with this unresolved chord? Head is chopped and there's just silence. The dance is done. I have the piano completed. Now I want to add some movement to the piano so it has some sort of like dreamlike texture to it. So I'm going to copy the piano. I'm not sure what I'm even looking for, to be honest. So I'm going to just have to look around. That's pretty huge. No, I think those are all too big. Okay, I like this, so I'm going to take the cut off here. Yeah.
There is a world where I help you get home.
This musical has a lot of lush strings, as we figured out in the last one. No problem with me. I love my strings. For this first verse, I'm thinking just a really low string that's sort of like on a tremolo, shaky and kind of scary sounding, right? I think it's guitar time. I learned in the last song, Odysseus always has a guitar following him. Thematically, that's his instrument, which I love. I've done that a couple times in musicals myself. Really great way to either continue the inner dialogue of a character when they're not singing, or to show that a character is present when they're not singing. I love that his is a guitar because the guitar is extremely versatile. You know what? I picked up an electric guitar. I think at the beginning here, he's sort of this like fragmented acoustic guitar as his soul is sort of trying to like piece together being okay with this blood dance. There's this like sort of broken sounding guitar in the background. I think I want to add a string on top of that just to accent it towards the end. Ba, 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 ba. And then maybe there's like a counter line. Bang, down, down, down. Luckily I have this. It's very similar to what they would have had in ancient Greece, and so we're gonna play a little bit of it here. And then I'm gonna add a synth to the top of that lyre just so that it has a little more weight. I like the little brrr that it has because it almost feels like a hammered dulcimer. For this first chorus, the I see a song of past romance, he's absent of it. He's seeing all this happen to him, so there's no guitar because he's not a part of this. This is just what he's seeing happen.
I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice.
I think all we need maybe is just some strings to help solidify it.
Your final breath.
Draw your final breath. I love the idea that in this section there's this solo violin that doesn't belong to anyone other than death. We're feeling the string of death being pulled. Maybe not even a real bass, maybe like a synth bass?
I see your palace covered in red.
I think for this part, the I see your palace covered in red, that guitar line that I've been doing, that dong gong 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 gong, that's been acoustic, I'm gonna slowly turn it into this like electric chunky line so that it's almost like he's beginning to embody the violence that he has to. And now a lot more strings. And now I think he just owns what he is, and we have a lot of electric guitar in this section to do.
I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice.
Now we need some good drums. Some snare. Toms. And finally some cymbals.
We've suffered and sailed through the toughest of hells.
We've suffered and sailed through the toughest of hells. You know I gotta put some accordion there. In my head, the song ends with the slice of the guy's throat. I don't know if he dies by knife, whatever. I think we're done with this one. I have no idea if this song is about Odysseus killing someone, but that's what I made. Check in tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific time. I'm putting out the full version.